Well, with oil trading at $125 a barrel plus, oil companies can't get it out of the ground fast enough to feed roaring global demand, but they need the help of skilled workers to do it. And joining us now for this week's Where the Jobs Are segment is Michael French of Worldwideworker.com in Houston. How tough is it for oil companies to find skilled workers in this day and age?
Well, it's proven to be very difficult for companies to find skilled workers just with the large labor shortage that we're finding right now. So companies are having to go to other methods of finding people that are qualified to do the jobs, and also looking for people outside of the industry that have transferable skills that they can bring in and train in order to fill some of these needs.
Michael, what kind of jobs are we talking about? Rig workers, geologists?
Yes, right now with the oil at $125 a barrel, the primary need is for production people to get the oil and gas out of the ground. What we think the trend will be in the future is more on your exploration, where companies are looking to replenish their reserves. So people that are geologists, geophysicists will be needed. But the other side to that is the petrochemical and the refining side, where once the oil is produced, they have to constantly improve on the processes to refine it and get it either into your home or to make it into the byproducts which are coming from oil and gas.
Hey, Mike, it's Brian Sullivan. How are you? You know, I actually called my alma mater, Virginia Tech, which has a pretty big geology department, last week. And they said, you know, during the previous oil downturn when prices collapsed, people just stopped applying to the geosciences schools. They said, you know, there's no money, there's no jobs. Are you seeing a shortage of skilled workers, or are people now finally starting to increase their mastery of the geosciences, geology, et cetera?
Well, Brian, that's very true. There was almost a complete lack of people going into both your engineering fields as well as your geoscience fields. We have seen that there has been an increase, but after the fall of oil in 1987, the amount of people getting into petroleum engineering and geology and geosciences has drastically reduced. You follow that up with your dot-com boom in the computer sciences, and many of your engineers and technical people went into these industries, and only recently has there been an increase in the number of students that are going into both engineering and geological studies.
Mike, you mentioned it, you said dot-com boom, but is this hiring frenzy a sign that we might be facing an energy glut in short order?
There is a possibility of that, but with the way that you have emerging markets throughout the world, it's not just in the U.S. where there's such a high demand for oil. It is around the world, from China, India, the Middle East, West Africa, as well as here in the U.S. So I don't think that there will be a major glut in the industry anytime soon.
Quickly, what are wages doing?
Wages are going up. Companies have found that in order to attract as well as hold on to their current employees, they have to be competitive in the market, and that's everywhere from your standard salary all the way to the perks and the bonuses that keep people happy at their working places.
Michael French in Houston, thanks for being here. Insight into a booming job market. We've got a lot more straight ahead. You stay with us. We got a triple